What if a watercolor painting could tell a tale of a forbidden bargain?
Hello my friends and welcome to my studio. In today's video, I'm going to show you the story behind this art piece here, the ups and downs of the process and some glimpses of the process itself. So grab your warm drink and let's get started. If you're new here, hi, I'm Radost, and through this channel I'd like to share with you my art journey. So if you like art and such content, consider subscribing. Thank you. But before everything else, I'd like to tell you how I've got the idea. Except for making art, I like reading books. I'm a huge book lover, and while watching one of my favorite booktubers, her name is Dakota Warrer, I found out she's created an online space for artists and writers called Nowhere Girl Collective. There is a prompt for each month and you can participate with your original artwork, whether that can be an essay, a poem or a painting. Her channel and the website you can find in the description down below. I entered the website to see and read other people's work for imagination, but December prompt was Faustian bargain, and that unlocked a door in my imagination, and I already knew I would create something. Would I manage to send it? I didn't know that, but I knew I would paint something. But before jumping into the art process, my ideas of representation of the Faustian bargain, let me tell you a few words about that bargain and who is Faust. Faust is the main protagonist of a tragedy play by Wolfgang von Goethe based on a German legend. He was also a historical figure, but his name was used in literature and legends, and some scholars even doubt his existence, so I won't go into that path. He was a doctor, a man of science, an alchemist, but he reached a moment of his life when he felt there is nothing more to achieve, like he was at the limit point of the knowledge. He felt alienated from the world, empty, and the unhappy thoughts pushed him into the idea to take his own life. It's so human to want more, especially these days when everyone shows you there is possibility to achieve it, but at what cost? Well, that I wanted to imply into my artwork. A human. I took the artistic decision to be a female figure. I did some studies, formed an idea in my head about the whole composition. Great! I had a plan, I just have to realize it. Which is easier said than done. I started with the sketch, and everything constantly went wrong. I erased and erased so many lines, redrew it, and started it in 3 different pieces of paper. First 2, that didn't make it. It may sound dramatic, but I felt doubt and that imposter syndrome kicked in, and just like Faust, I felt that desperation. But let's go back to him for a moment. He couldn't poison himself because one very interesting guest came in, the devil himself, Mephistopheles. He's there on a mission to prove that all humans are corruptible, weak, and easy to work with, like clay into his hands. He even makes a bet with God about this, that Dr. Faust will turn into evil. And it's like a challenge for him, because the doctor is a good, intelligent person, which proves the fact that no one is safe from stepping out of the right way. Here's the moment of the bargain, the deal with the devil. Mephistopheles promises Faust a moment of absolute fulfillment, to find the meaning of his whole existence, and if he succeeds, Faust has to become his slave forever. how could I leave this character out of the art piece? I decided to include a version of Mephistopheles holding a young woman's heart. Her heart, her soul, her free will are trapped into his hands, and there is no way back.
In the play, Faust and his new friend, the devil, get out of the doctor's study and begin an adventure. Faust goes into the steps down, slowly degrading. He tragically falls in love, driven by dark desires, kills a man. Well, let's just say he's done a lot of bad things. But it's fair to say that he had his moments of conscience poking out. He just continues. It's what happens most of the time when you get into a circle of events. You just keep going and getting out seems impossible. My character here is also trapped, and getting out of the situation seems impossible. Her expression, I wanted to be calm, her gaze absent, and to give that overall expression of a puppet in Mephistopheles' hands, and this to be a contrast with her desires and big achievements. Desire to be powerful queen. I wonder if someone would be able to see a tiny drop of conscience in her eyes. Or maybe Mephistopheles lulled it like he did with poor Faust. Opposite to the woman's calm, almost blank expression, the devil next to her, I wanted to have this intense stare at the viewer. It took me a long time to figure out how to represent this desire of the woman for power, and then I got it. The answer is gold. Gold for the crown, as it is an ambivalent symbol. Gold as a treasure, a gift that brings joy but also a curse, because so many lives have been lost because of it. The connection between the crown, the cage around the heart, and the devil is also expressed with this gold color. For the effect, I chose gold ink by Windsor and Newton, and this somehow put up the whole piece together.
But some of you probably wonder what happens to Faust. He's got some temporal accomplishments, he has an important role in the imperial court, he wins great victories, and wants that moment of fulfillment to last forever. But that doesn't happen. He dies. But here's the plot twist. Mephistopheles didn't manage to take his soul, and his soul eventually does go to heaven. And after all, everything was about freedom and free will. Free will to take your own decision, to be responsible for them, and to live in harmony with these decisions. And about my art piece, I managed to finish it in time, sent it, and even got published on the website. Hope you like it too and enjoyed this video. If that's the case, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That will help me a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Bye!